Okay guys, today we have a special event going on at District 1. We're celebrating the holidays the right way. Having a little Christmas party with VHS Ventures. It's gonna be a good time. Right now, me, Bella, and Danny are about to go get the food at Sweet Chick. Mad excited. Let's get it going.
Alright, ready? Let's go get the food.
Let's go.
Always the peace sign.
That's a thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
Always the peace sign.
Damn, he's walking so fast. Like, he's going. He's still.
You're fine, it's right.
Okay.
Cash, wait. Cash, wait.
Oh, Bella's here too?
Need your finger.
My finger? Okay,
Bye.
good. GBC?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We already about to have a fire event. Sweet Chick catering.
Too much motion.
Okay guys, so someone at the event asked to pick these up. In the comments below, what year these dropped, if you know you have prime sneaker knowledge. But we're about to go across the street. There's about to be a little panel. Daniel's gonna give a little speech. And I'm gonna make fun of him, so let's go.
That's the only other part that's coming is after Frosty Cup.
Our lovely door lady.
I know, I feel so bad. I got you.
Don't feel bad. I'm super drunk.
For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Sumit Shah. I am the founder and managing partner of VHS Ventures. Thank you for coming. We're an early stage, consumer-only venture capital firm. We've had some incredible sponsors that have come through tonight. First off, is the Brex team here.
Hi guys, my name is Ilyas. I'm with Brex. You guys already know we're here to help you guys scale. My whole goal for 2025 is to blend startups and sneakers. I think create more magical moments for our community that doesn't really know about it and kind of flex that muscle. I really appreciate the partnership here with District 1 and VHS. I'm looking forward to a great one for the new year.
Also, a special thanks to the team at Sweet Chick that have all the food you're providing. Great hookup that we got over from Danny and the team here, so definitely please eat and thank the District 1 team up here, of course. We also have some incredible drink sponsors today.
Oh my god, this food is so good. I
know, right?
apologize. This food is so good. So I apologize for having my hand over my mouth. I'm Jackie Summers. I'm the one getting you all drunk tonight. I do produce the most awarded American made with cocoa time. I am America's first black legal licensed distiller. I literally lived 25 years of corporate America so I could day drink professionally. Like, my whole deal is, can I meet cool ass people in the middle of the week and drink with them?
That's right.
This is winning.
This is what
Sean, founder of Lunar, all-American craft hard seltzer made with real Asian fruits. Love to see the cans out there. Also born in Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. Launched about 4 years ago, just out of a dream to have products and flavors that I grew up with that I didn't see on the shelves. Mixes really well with a bunch of other stuff, including Jackie's liqueur as well too. So, appreciate it, enjoy, and have a good night.
Yeah. We got Pablo's Mate on the Yerba Mate side. Steven, Maggie, where are y'all?
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Maggie Hogan. I'm the co-founder of Pablo's Mate with Steven Barkowski, the founder. Thanks so much for having us tonight, Sumi. It's great to be a part of this event. Great to see everyone enjoying Pablo's Mate. We're a ready to drink yerba mate brand. Obviously it comes in a can, it's carbonated, it's caffeinated. We just launched pretty much exactly a month ago actually, so it's early days for us, but you can find us in a few bars around the Lower East Side. And Q1's gonna be a really busy one for us as we get into bodegas, supermarkets, more on-prem accounts around the city and Miami and beyond, as we are on track to be the unofficial beverage of the 2026 World Cup. To the States next year. Cheers.
Cheers. And the other one, Tilden, Vanessa sadly cannot make it here, so I'm going to completely butcher the breakdown from it, but she built this incredible botanical spirit. She's been a long-time worker within the industry, and if you haven't tried it, like if you're a big fan and fancy Manhattan or an old-fashioned, definitely give it a try. It is fantastic, ice cold, incredible tart cherry and lemongrass kind of notes to it as well. We're gonna do a lightning fast, little quick state of the industry kind of panel on here. District 1 team, come on up real quick. So, we're gonna do a couple just quick questions on everything, and we'll start with this. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, and what your role is over at District 1. And then after that, why don't you just tell us the story? Like, what is District 1, when it started, and the evolution from like a little store in its own right to a full marketplace, online and offline.
Okay, so I'm Danny. I'm one of the co-owners here.
I'm Cash. I'm the sales floor manager.
I'm Ayana. I'm the general manager of District 1.
I'm Christy. I do a little bit of everything.
My name is Simon. I'm the other co-owner of District 1.
So a little bit about us. We've been around for 3.5 years. Actually, we're turning 4 years in April. Started out lining up in the streets, buying shoes. Basically lining up like all the kids you guys see. Every day we would go out, line up for shoes, and did that for about 7-8 years. My wife actually helped me run a pretty good size operation from our 2-bedroom in the Lower East Side at the time. I joined with Simon. He was actually my main competitor. In the streets, we would actually compete against one another with basically buying from all the stores and buying from all the people that would line up. And then in 2021, COVID happened. We realized there was an opening in the market for a store like ours to open, where we would basically buy new and used and kind of just give access to underprivileged kids for shoes that maybe they couldn't afford. But you know, used you can buy for a quarter of the price.
I started here, I want to say September of 2021, so a couple months after we opened. I was working at Foot Locker at first, and it's actually funny because the same way how he just said that he was waiting in the lines and everything like that, well, I worked in Times Square Foot Locker, so I actually remember seeing him in the lines and everything like that. Regular start, didn't have any type of like intention of being a manager. Slowly but surely became sales floor manager. I put my full faith into Danny and Simon. They told me from the jump in the interview, like, hey, just know this is a small team right now, but it's gonna grow bigger and bigger. And then look at us now, 2 stores, going even further than
when you joined us. I think we had 8 people or 9 people total. We're 26 now.
I started with District 1 about a month after they opened up in 2021 as a sales associate. A few months later, you know, of course, your work always shows. And so I was promoted to sales floor manager by my bosses. Thanks to you guys. Thank you. They've trusted in me since day one, and that's how I got here. I climbed the ladder, and it's actually been pretty crazy to see our growth. We started with one small store. I can count on my hands the employees, and it's been beautiful to see.
Shout out you guys.
Shout out you guys.
Hi, I'm Christy. Yeah, so I started back in like 2016 with Danny. I had a corporate job, but I was always like helping him on the side whenever he needed like to take pictures or to list items, specifically on like eBay or on other platforms. Like I was always helping with that. And eventually he was getting really overwhelmed, and he's like, you're not loving your job. Do you want to just quit and help me, and we can grow this thing together and make it really big? So that's what I did. I started working with him, and we worked together out of our house, and it became very overwhelming because we had lots of sneakers, boxes, from the living room and the kitchen all the way like creeping into our bedroom. So eventually it was time to, you know, get an office and do things a little different, and that's when we partnered with Simon in 2019.
My name is Simon. I've been buying and selling shoes in some capacity for, I want to say 10, 11 years now. But prior to then, I actually worked a more normal corporate role, primarily in the fintech space for a little over 3 years, where I amassed enough savings to quit my job and do what I do now full time.
How 2024, what would you ballpark say revenue, like transactional revenue is going to be?
Simon would know better than me.
We average around a little over 10 million.
Let's talk about the evolution of D1, right? You started out as a store, you had all the inventory basically like through a in-house like spreadsheet, I think. And then you evolved,
Several sheets. For sure.
And then you evolved into building an e-commerce platform, right? First with all your brand new, then all of your used, and basically building this incredible marketplace to it and using it through Shopify, and then working through eBay as well. What's that been?
So I give credit to Simon for building the online web store because we couldn't do it without it. Number one. Number two, when we first opened, we were without a web store, and we were doing 10 million. Just from retail sales. And I like to say we were doing 10 million close on Wednesday. Earlier this year, we launched our website in February. We realized that the economy was changing and we had too many shoes. So we launched our online web store for brand new in February, and then we included it for used in July. And that honestly changed the trajectory of our business completely, because we just expanded for everyone around the world to now have access to buying from us. But not only that, but our content was already, thanks to Juju filming, was one of the best ones that we've had. We have some of the best content from all the sneaker stores in the country. Now giving access to those buyers that watch those videos to buy immediately from our web store changed the game for us. And The industry has changed completely. We used to sell shoes on average in this store for probably like a 150. Now the average price point is probably like 80 to 100 in this store used. So the industry changed completely, but people still have the demand for it. They just don't want to pay as much or don't have the funds to pay as much. Yeah, we just take a lot of pride in making it accessible for everyone to buy shoes. Our in-store pickup option has also been drastically improved, especially for these holidays. You know, we get, I don't know how many pickup orders every single day, but yeah, most of our sales are probably coming half from online and half from in-store now. And yeah, that's kind of how the industry changed.
It's impressive also how we've been able to scale. As Danny said, I think we were reaching that audience after the little market shift. And going online has definitely helped. You reach a bigger audience, more people get to become a part of the community, and it's just easier for everyone, you know? Not everything involves the customer interaction. They can order online, get it shipped to their home, and everyone is satisfied.
Where do you see the future, especially whether it is for District 1 or all the industry? Like, what's your state of the union for sneakers right now?
I think our main strength relative to the industry right now is that we intake. We probably intake more than any store in the country every single day. We probably spend about $20,000 to $25,000 on product that just walks in from random everyday people. I think the industry for consignment that Flight Club and Stadium did, I think that kind of changed, that's done. People don't want to consign their shoes anymore, they want immediate payouts. I think for us, the future of scaling is essentially growing our intake. We're gonna start selling on live soon, partnering with eBay on that. Hopefully opening up a bigger store in the next, few years or year in a prime location where we can get more of that foot traffic that you don't normally get in the lower. Relative to the competition, I think we're in a really strong position. So I think for us, that's kind of where we're gonna scale. You can keep buying used shoes over and over after people wear them. So that's something that sets us apart from everybody.
I just want to highlight, I think compared to competition, in the 10 plus years we've been doing this, we've always been profitable and we've done it without any financial backing thus far. Whereas I think most of our competitors operate at a loss.
We didn't have the option to not be profitable, we had to make money.
That just goes to show they were able to adapt and adjust. I think the sneaker market is something very quick. Trends, stuff that our people are into, they're in time frames. There's like eras. So 1 month something will be trending. We have to be able to adjust, turn over the shoe as quick as possible, and they've been able to do that as fast as we can.
Last question for y'all. We've got some hot takes, and then we got 2 to 3 surprises for you all. So don't worry, it's all good. And then we'll do a quick selfie, and then y'all can keep partying. So hot takes for all of y'all. What's in and what's out for 2025?
I think ASICs are probably gonna slow down next year. I think that was the trend this year. I think Nike has a good idea of what they're doing for next year. I think ASICs, we killed it on this year, but I definitely see that slowing down a little bit.
I think ASICs still has a little more time to it. I think
yes, that's what we want here.
They're heating up. They're still getting their collabs in. There's still a lot of brands they haven't worked with that I know their audience will appeal to. They still have a little bit of time with that for sure. I think Dunks were done this year, but I think for sure we're gonna see a definite decline in 2025.
Designer sneakers, they're gonna be in this year. I'm telling you guys this right now.
There's a huge.
You gotta really think about it. The youth are buying designer sneakers. The youth want to buy Rick Owens. The youth want to buy Pradas. The youth want to buy all of that.
And we're selling that now.
And we're selling that now. As you see,
yeah.
I think ASICs might slow down a little bit, but at the same time, though, when we're selling them at $140, you can't really beat that. So if I was a kid in high school, I would have $140 to buy a pair of ASICs. So hey.
Well, I agree with the both of them. Dunks definitely they way oversaturated the market.
Yeah,
shout out Panda Dunks.
Oh.
But I think this model, the Sunders, are definitely going to be.
Yes.
Oh yes, I agree with that one.
I think overall there's going to be growth in the industry. I think it's at an all-time low at the moment. I think Nike's going to make a little bit of a comeback. ASICs will slow down maybe a little bit, but I think there will still be growth in
my whole deal is, can I meet
I'll throw in real quick. I think the 90s are back in terms of
in
styles.
the middle of the
obviously
week
you've got
and
things like the
drink
Sunders coming in, tailwinds that are coming in on there too. I think that's going to be a trend I'll especially see from Nike coming through. If there's a pair that I am begging, I don't know who the hell to even talk to. Even Ronnie from Kith has even mentioned this, is the Air Zoom Citizen. It was a thing that was dropped in the project that they worked on that actually I think created the Prestos back in '99, and it was actually the sneaker that made me fall in love with sneaker culture. I love that thing so much I burst all the holes in the air soles to it. I love it. It would squeak. It was bad. That's where I think is in. On the out, yeah, I think Dunks are done, man. They will still be there, right? But it's gonna take a lot. Same with Adidas. Obviously you've got
Adidas, no, they're not even in.
Yeah, they just they're there.
They lost.
They exist,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. One thing I've always loved about D1, especially to the point that you talked to, is the brand, is that there's also A successful brand understands customer journey, and when you come in here, no matter what you know about sneakers, the ultimate goal of everyone who works here is to just help you find something you love, right? Like, you walk into some of these different stores where the associates and people just want to make sure they'll go with you to figure something out you love. That is their ultimate goal here, right? They're not going to try to upsell you or pull shit on that end. They just want to make sure you find something incredible, even if it ends up being like $20. So with that, thank you all. We got a couple of some fun surprises. Jessica, Opportunity Music Project, where are y'all? Why don't you tell us what OMP is?
All right, well, hi everyone. My name is Jessica. I'm the founder and executive director at Opportunity Music Project. And Sumit here is one of our awesome board members. First of all, it's just so amazing to be in a room full of other founders. There's like, I've been to so many events and the energy here is just really special, so thank you everyone. So yeah, I started Opportunity Music Project almost 15 years ago now when I was a student at Juilliard. The only reason I was able to play music was thanks to my grandmother, who supported my lessons and my 3 brothers' lessons growing up. So I really realized like the amazing opportunity I had because I came to New York and I could see this amazing city, and I studied at Juilliard, and that was a great experience. But I realized that there were so many kids in New York City who didn't have that opportunity, so I wanted to start a program where we could give music education, high quality music education to kids for free. So we're entering our 2nd decade providing 100% tuition-free music education to kids in New York City who would not otherwise have access. We're fighting for equity, diversity, and access to music education. Thank you.
Marius, we have our special surprise here. This is a fun one.
I have 2 superstar clients. One is a superstar musician. She doesn't need a last name. That's how known she is. And then the other one is an actress who's also very well known. Her last name, the actress's last name, starts with the same letter as the superstar's first name. They also have in common that they love red, and the superstar musician wore it at the Super Bowl. The actress is known for that color in a very famous movie. Anybody knows who those 2 people are?
Wait,
anybody? Okay. You look like you might like this spot.
Me?
Yeah, the red hair.
Go, girl, go on.
You're the red hair.
Okay, Beyonce.
No.
Okay. Oh.
No, but you close. She's a queen.
I'm close to you.
She's a queen. Okay. Talk to me. Talk to me because I want some of your sneakers.
That's what I'm saying. I can see.
Okay.
So Rihanna.
Yes.
And
who's the actress?
R, and she's
Come
known
on.
for
Her
red.
last name starts with an R because now you got the Riri.
Julia Roberts.
Yay! You guys gonna have to split the skincare.
Yeah.
Who's the second person?
Who was that? Who yelled that?
Who was it? Raise your hand. It was Julia. No. Expose yourself.
That was amazing.
My friend.
All right, so we got our first sale. We got a size 10 Stash and a size 10 Fear 4. Let's try to find it. All right. Size 10 Fear 4. Here it is. Just gotta double check. This one's already sealed, so it's gotta be good. Size 10. And then here we go. Stash. Here we go.
Come shop with D1. It's where it at.